Hello there, my name is Richard McMunn from the interview training company passmyinterview.com, and in this tutorial I'm going to give you my top 3 tough interview questions and answers. So if you do have an interview coming up with any company from around the world, please do make sure you watch this video tutorial from beginning to end, because it will make a big difference to your interview preparation, and I promise to give you 3 amazing answers to the toughest interview questions out there. Now, before I do that, just a quick introduction to myself and a welcome to this presentation. My name is Richard McMunn. That's me there on the left hand side, and I've been helping people for about 20 years now to pass their interviews. I always do that by giving you top scoring answers. Now, a little bit about my previous experience. I spent 4 years in the Royal Navy. I then spent 17 years as a fire officer. So I've been a firefighter for many years, and during that time I spent a few years within the recruitment and training department, and I also have been on the interview panel assessing people like you for jobs. So I know what you need to do to pass your interview. I also founded the successful career interview guidance website passmyinterview.com, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that later. But I'm very passionate about helping people pass their interviews, and I want you to pass your interview. So let's get into the training. Please do take notes as I go along. So this is what I promised to cover. I'm going to give you the 3 hardest interview questions, those questions that are being asked right now, and I can pretty much guarantee they will come up during your interview. I'm going to give you the reason why the interviewers are increasingly asking these questions at interviews. I will tell you what the interviewer is actually looking for in your answers to those 3 questions, and then I will give you top scoring answers that anybody can use for any role whatsoever. So there's 4 great reasons why you should watch this, and that's what I am going to cover. So, why are interviewers and hiring managers asking these 3 tough interview questions? Well, the reason is that if you can answer these 3 interview questions well, you are likely to succeed in the job and be a great employee. So let's have a look at those questions. Now, the first one, unsurprisingly, is what's your biggest weakness? This is a very, very difficult interview question. And this is one of those questions that you can fail the entire interview on. So before I give you a brilliant answer, let me give you 3 tips for scoring this interview question well. What's your biggest weakness? Please do not give a weakness that is needed to do the job you are being interviewed for. So if you have to deal with customers, do not say you prefer to work on your own, you're not that great with customers, or don't say I'm not that confident, because then you won't get the job. Be clever in your answer and turn your weakness into a strength, and I will tell you how to do that in a second. And then my third tip is say at the end of your answer that you are looking to improve on your weakness. That is very important. So whatever weakness you give, and I will give you one right now, make sure you tell the interviewer that you are trying to improve. And that is really good. That's a great trait and quality to have as an employee. So here is my answer to the tough interview question, what's your biggest weakness? I feel my biggest weakness is that I sometimes struggle to ask for help from other people. For example, when I'm carrying out a difficult or challenging task, I want to complete it myself. And if I do get stuck, I'd rather dig in and find a way to overcome the problem myself instead of asking work colleagues for assistance. Now, obviously, I do understand that it's far more beneficial if I did ask for help from other experienced team members, and I am trying to improve in this area whenever the situation arises. Now, that is a brilliant answer to the tough interview question, what's your biggest weakness? Because it doesn't do you any harm, but more importantly, it is actually a strength. So if you told me that at the interview, I would be thinking, well, this person is someone who likes to find out things for themselves. They are a self-motivator, they will go away and look, and to me that is a strength. So that is a great way to answer that interview question. Let's now move on to the second tough interview question, and that is, why should I hire you? Now this is tough because the interviewer will ask every candidate the same question. So let's say there's 5 other people that they are interviewing. This is another way of the interviewer saying to you, What makes you the standout candidate? So this is your opportunity to excel and show them that you are a worthy employee, and also that you are positive that you can be, competent in the role. So let me give you 3 tips before I come on to a top scoring answer to the tough interview question, why should I hire you? So my first tip is you have to show that you are the standout candidate in your answer. And there is a way to do that in a second. Now, my advice to give the best answer out of everybody at the interview is to give the interviewer or the hiring manager 3 reasons why they should hire you and nobody else. Now, this will automatically make your answer distinctive from everybody else's. Most people will just give 1 reason, but you are going to say, I have 3 reasons why I feel you should hire me. That instantly makes you stand out from everybody else. And then tell the interviewer that you understand that the success of their company is dependent on you doing a great job for them. And that is another term for being commercially aware. And again, that is very attractive to any employer or hiring manager. So let's take a look at a brilliant answer to the tough interview question, why should I hire you? I feel you should hire me for 3 main reasons. Firstly, I have read the job description and the skills and qualities I possess are a match for the position. So this means I can make an immediate impact when I start. Secondly, I am a fast learner and a strong team worker. Again, I feel I will be able to hit the ground running and start contributing to the team quickly. Finally, I do understand and appreciate that the success of your business is dependent on people like me doing a good job for you. You have my assurance that if you do decide to hire me, which I genuinely hope you do, I will work hard to repay the trust you have shown in taking me on over the other candidates. That is a brilliant answer to the tough interview question, why should I hire you? It doesn't take much to learn, so you can pause the video when you want and take notes on that, but don't forget to give 3 reasons. And you are finishing there on the answer with the fact that you understand that in order for them to be successful, you have to do a really good job. And you are therefore saying as well that I will work hard to repay the trust you have shown in taking me on over the other candidates. Let's take a look at my 3rd tough interview question. Why do you want to leave your job? So a lot of people want to leave jobs for various reasons. Now the interviewer is curious as to why you want to leave. Now you can again fail a whole interview if you give the wrong answer to this tough interview question. So let me again give you 3 tips before I give you a brilliant answer. Why do you want to leave your job? Tip number 1, be positive about your current or former employer. Do not be negative about them in any way whatsoever. Okay? Because then that says a lot about you. If you're positive about them, it comes across as attractive. It shows that you are a positive person, you are upbeat, and you are not negative. The second thing, if you are negative about your former employer, or your work colleagues, or your manager, you will probably not get hired. And then finally, number 3, be complimentary of them. And then cite one of the achievements you are most proud of whilst you were there, and then give a great reason for wanting to leave. So we are going to tell them that you've really enjoyed it there, you've learned a lot from them, you've achieved something really good together, and then give them that great reason for why you want to leave your job. So, here is my brilliant answer to the tough interview question, why do you want to leave your job? I have thoroughly enjoyed working for my employer and have been very supportive and a great team to work for. We achieved lots of great things together, including massively improving customer service whilst I was there, but I am now ready for a new challenge. I feel I have so much to offer, and this role I am applying for today, I feel, will enable me to put those skills and qualities to really good use. I will leave my employer on good terms, but I 100% want to work for your company in this role and to help you continually grow and develop within this industry. Again, that is a brilliant answer to that tough interview question. So those are my 3 answers. Now, I'd like to give you some more answers to tough interview questions. If you click the link that's appeared right there in the top right-hand corner, it takes you through, let me just quickly show you this, to my website, passmyinterview.com. Now there's 21 great answers to tough interview questions here. At the very least, come through to this page and look at these interview questions. But I give you sample answers of the same calibre as those 3 that I have just gone through. I hope you've enjoyed that. Please do subscribe to my channel. I would very much appreciate it. Literally, hundreds of you are passing your interviews now as a result of these videos. We have over 240,000 subscribers within our community. And if you have any questions, please do put them in the comments section below. And finally, I would very much appreciate it if you gave the video a like, because that then tells me you enjoy the content, and then I will spend more time at home creating these videos for you. Thank you very much for watching, and I genuinely hope you pass your interview. Have a brilliant day. Thank you.